A family's Christmas tragedy, the 25-year curse. In the quiet town of Ravenswood, nestled beneath the wintry breath of the season, a peculiar atmosphere settled over each Christmas. Whispers among the townsfolk hinted at a harrowing tale, a cyclical nightmare that unfolded every 25 years, shrouded in the sorrowful echoes of a tragic past. The Thompson family, deeply rooted in the customs of their forebears, played host to an opulent Christmas gathering in their grand ancestral mansion. Oblivious to the spectral malevolence that lurked within the weathered walls, generations of the family convened. At the stroke of midnight, they assembled in the heart of their festivities, the Grand Hall, where the air buzzed with excitement and flickering candles cast a warm, dancing glow across the scene. The year was 1967, and the Thompsons, draped in blissful ignorance, encircled a magnificent Christmas tree adorned with twinkling candles and cherished ornaments. A solemn hush fell upon the room, concealing an otherworldly force fueled by the lingering anguish of a long-past tragedy. As the first gift was unveiled, a nightmarish scream tore through the mansion, plunging the room into an abyss of darkness. In the ensuing panic, the family stumbled in disarray. When ethereal light returned, the youngest Thompson, little Emily, had vanished into the shadows. Her parents, gripped by terror, combed through every room, yet Emily remained an elusive specter, leaving behind an aching void. From that fateful night, a curse ensnared the Thompson family, casting a foreboding shadow over their Christmas celebrations. Every 25 years, on the anniversary of Emily's disappearance, the family found themselves compelled to relive the haunting ordeal. The once jubilant Grand Hall transformed into a chamber of dread, echoing with the ghostly remnants of Emily's anguished cries. Fast forward to Christmas Eve, 1992. The current generation of Thompsons reluctantly prepared for the impending celebration, burdened by the ominous legacy that bound them. As midnight approached, the air thickened with an unmistakable sense of dread, and the Grand Hall pulsed with an eerie energy. Anxious glances were exchanged as the first gift was revealed. Once more, the room succumbed to darkness, the plaintive cries of a child tearing through the void. When light returned, a ghostly apparition of Emily materialized, her eyes vacant, her voice a haunting whisper that reverberated through the haunted hall. "You didn't save me," she moaned, her ethereal form flickering in and out of existence. The family, paralyzed by fear, confronted the tragedy that stained their lineage as each subsequent gift unraveled a grotesque tableau of their deepest fears and regrets. The cursed celebration unfolded with unrelenting terror, the mansion itself seemingly alive with malevolence. As the clock struck midnight, the specter of Emily released a final, mournful wail, and the family found themselves thrust back into the cold reality of Christmas morning. The curse, however, endured. The Thompsons, haunted by the spectral horrors of the night, were condemned to perpetually repeat the cycle every 25 years, forever ensnared in the chilling embrace of a Christmas celebration gone horribly awry. The mansion of Ravenswood, now a desolate relic, bore witness to the tragic legacy that unfolded within its walls, and the town cowered in perpetual fear of the accursed Thompson Christmas. Fateful revelations. Unmasking the dark intricacies of Maplewood's Christmas gathering. In the heart of Maplewood, a once cozy neighborhood, the McAllister family was renowned for hosting the most anticipated Christmas party of the year. Their home, adorned with twinkling lights and a majestic tree, became a festive haven, drawing friends and neighbors into a seemingly idyllic celebration that would soon unravel into a nightmarish ordeal. The McAllisters, appearing as a close-knit family of four, meticulously orchestrated their annual event. However, this particular year concealed a sinister twist. John McAllister, the patriarch harboring a dark secret, aimed to craft an unforgettable celebration with a surprise that would plunge their guests into a phantasmal encounter with Santa Claus, a figure now veiled in terror. As the night unfolded, the living room buzzed with an air of forced cheer, the sweet aroma of seasonal treats tainted by an undercurrent of malevolence. Families gathered around the crackling fireplace, exchanging gifts, blissfully unaware that they were unwittingly navigating the treacherous waters of a holiday nightmare. Meanwhile, the children, wide-eyed and excited, remained innocent victims on the brink of an impending macabre revelation. Just as the clock struck 9, the doorbell rang, heralding the grand entrance of Santa. John McAllister, now transformed into a harbinger of fear beneath the festive costume, entered the room with a bone-chilling "ho, ho, ho." The children's eyes sparkled with delight as they gathered around Santa, unknowingly stepping into the sinister stage set for a macabre game. The initially merry and bright atmosphere twisted into a nightmarish tableau when a sudden commotion shattered the festivities. A disheveled and panicked neighbor burst into the room, bearing a ghastly revelation. An unforeseen car accident just down the street sent shockwaves through the unsuspecting crowd. The joyful ambience of the party shattered, replaced by palpable tension. Seizing the chaos as an opportunity, John, still clad in his Santa guise, exploited the situation with calculated malevolence. His feigned compassion became a sinister mask as he excused himself, rushing to the scene of the accident with predatory glee. The McAllister living room fell into a hushed silence as guests processed the sudden turn of events. The once celebratory facade of laughter and joy had unraveled, revealing a malevolent nature that lurked beneath the surface. The Christmas party, once a symbol of merriment, transformed into a haunting reminder of life's unpredictability, where the festive veneer concealed the impending horror that lurked beneath. As the night progressed, the McAllister family and their unsuspecting guests continued the celebration, but the atmosphere had metamorphosed into a surreal nightmare. The incident outside cast a pervasive shadow over the gathering, laying bare the twisted reality beneath the festive facade. The initial bond among attendees, built on trust, shattered like fragile ornaments, leaving behind a residue of fear and mistrust destined to forever stain the memory of that ill-fated Christmas party. Unveiling the Wainwright curse. In the serene town of Eldridge Falls, where wintry breezes softly rustled through the bare limbs of aged trees, an unsettling air of anticipation descended upon the community with each approaching Christmas. Whispers, exchanged in muted tones among the locals, wove a sinister narrative that cast a pervasive shadow over the festive season. This dark tale echoed through the narrow streets, leaving an indelible mark on the hearts of those who dared to engage in the holiday merriment. The ominous saga began years prior when the enigmatic Wainwright family set foot in Eldridge Falls. A mysterious clan, shrouded in an aura of secrecy and steeped in shadowy rumors, took residence. At the helm was Edgar Wainwright, the family patriarch rumored to have brokered a sinister pact with malevolent forces in pursuit of wealth and power. Despite an initial warm welcome from the townsfolk, an unsettling sense of unease permeated the atmosphere as mysterious occurrences unfolded around the Wainwright estate. As the Christmas of 1955 drew near, the Wainwright mansion loomed atop the hill, its imposing silhouette bathed in an otherworldly glow. The townspeople, captivated by morbid curiosity, succumbed to the allure of the extravagant Christmas party hosted by the enigmatic family. Unbeknownst to them, a sinister fate awaited. The grand hall of the mansion dazzled with opulent decorations, creating a stark juxtaposition between luxury and darkness. An unnatural energy permeated the air as the clock struck midnight, signaling the commencement of the Wainwrights' unholy celebration. Festive spirits waned, and uneasy glances were exchanged among the guests, oblivious to the impending dread. The unfolding night brought with it an otherworldly presence, thickening the atmosphere as temperatures plummeted and frost crept along the edges of the grand hall. The once merry gathering devolved into a nightmarish spectacle as the Wainwright family, adorned in somber attire, led a macabre procession through the mansion. Trapped in a chilling reality, the guests witnessed the Wainwrights engaging in a dark ritual, invoking ancient forces that defied the sanctity of Christmas. Shadows danced on the walls, and unsettling whispers reverberated through the hall. Paralyzed by fear, the townspeople became unwilling witnesses to a diabolical pact unfolding before their eyes. Suddenly, the temperature dropped even further, and joy seemed to evaporate from the room. The Christmas tree withered, its once lustrous ornaments now dull and lifeless. Anguished cries filled the air as the Wainwrights, eyes ablaze with malevolence, revealed their true and horrifying forms. At the stroke of 3, a deafening cacophony engulfed the mansion, thrusting the townspeople back into the biting cold of Eldritch Falls. The Wainwright estate stood shrouded in an unnatural darkness, and the once thriving town bore the scars of a Christmas tainted by unspeakable horrors. The legend of that fateful Christmas persisted, evolving into a cautionary tale passed down through generations. The townspeople, scared by the nightmarish events, approached each Christmas with trepidation, forever haunted by the memory of the Wainwrights and the malevolent forces that infiltrated their festive celebration.